Okay, today we're going to have a video on how to install a lock knob on your welder or your guitar amp or your guitar itself. Lock knob comes complete with everything you need, and the lock knob is used to replace these dials that turn so easy that you might lose a setting or accidentally hit it, with something while you're working and then mess up your job. So here we go. Just open the bag, get all the stuff out. When you open the bag is the lock knob itself and the Allen key and an extra hold down piece for putting it on. If you ever have to take it off again, they give you an extra one just to put it back on. I also have a magnetic tray with a couple of tools in it where you can put stuff you don't have to worry about it falling. Alright, let's get going. Okay, first thing is take whatever it takes to get your old knob off. Mine is a little screwdriver. Put it in there and screw the original knob. Make sure the original knob is zeroed out, and then just pull that knob off. And then you'll see a nut and possibly, depending on what you're working on, a washer. If you have a washer, you have to take that off. So let me do that now. Be careful when you're doing this, depending on the equipment you're working on. You take that nut off. You see the washer back there? Take a little screwdriver and just pop that off. And just make sure you don't push that back into the machine. Put the nut back on and screw that right back on and snug it up. Okay, we got the nut on there. Snug it up. Now that we got that nice and snug, next step is to get something to clean off whatever you're working on. I'm using a little denatured alcohol and a paper towel just to clean the area around so the self-sticking adhesive works perfectly. Just take your paper towel and just wipe around where the washer was and where the knob's going to go on. Get it nice and clean. If you want to clean the rest of your welder while you got it, or whatever you're working on, what the heck, clean the whole thing. Make sure that area is nice and clean. Wait a couple of minutes to let it dry, and then we'll do the lock knob. Okay, grab your lock knob, flip it upside down, and there's a double-sided tape circular piece on the bottom. Just peel that off, and it peels up pretty easy. And just take that off and discard it. Okay, grab your lock knob, put the Allen wrench in it. Make sure your dial is zeroed out on your welder or guitar amp or whatever you're putting this on, and slide this on very gently. Before you push on it, just make sure the lines are lined up with your zeroed out or your 7 o'clock position, whichever you're using. Take your finger, push in on the center, and tighten the Allen wrench snugly. Okay, once you got that nice and snug, when you pull that out, your finger, you'll notice that the center stayed in. Next step is to take the sticker off the back that says do not remove until tight. Take a little screwdriver or your fingernail and just get the corner of that up a little bit. And just peel that off. And discard that. And what we have left is a lock knob that, if you notice, doesn't move. When you want to change settings, just take that, pull it out, move it up, and it locks back in. Pull it up, locks back in. You have many small settings, so you can be very, very finesseful, if that's a word, on your settings. And that's it. Now you have lock knobs set up. You just put it where you want to put it and let go, and you don't have to worry about it moving. Nothing moves again. I want to thank Tony and Loknob for hooking me up with this and showing me this great new product. If you're interested, go to loknob.com. Check them out. They got a couple different sizes, and you can get stuff. Anything that has a knob like that, you can use this for. They're very cool looking, and they serve a purpose. So enjoy. Thanks, Loknob.